See, they drink white wine. Like in the door, they'll get the black door, you know, So what's up, kids?
We're live, everybody. No more racism, we're live.
I agree with you. Well, before we change sex, politics, and money. That's why Italians and French won't talk about food and the weather. All the good subjects of the hope.
Simple disobedience, but it wasn't intentional. It was accidental. But nobody was around. It was an arrow. Superman unsolicited.
Mary, move over a little bit. Closer. Getting closer. Closer to Brenda. Beautiful. That's the shot right there.
That was intentional.
Running the red light is civil disobedience.
Hi, everybody.
I hope so.
I think civil disobedience is when you're protesting.
It's me again.
Yeah, you're like we waiting to hold the sun.
Watch out, we're live now.
Yeah.
It's going to be tricky.
I just got to reset a few things for the synchronization.
How to go live. That's his tough question. No, Joe never called me back, so Santa Claus, we're going to do it. looking for puncher.
Oh, right,
So,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but it's a trope. People say,
Yeah.
look, that's what it is. I mean, it's interesting when you study illogical.
Hi, everybody.
Of any nature.
This is the disembodied voice of Howard speaking.
That explains the Armenian genocide. It's the same thing.
Welcome to another night of This is Reality. This is what
It's all about.
This is Richard tipping me because he's a great guy. Look at that. What? Thank you, Rich Sellers. We've got the all the home favorites.
I went out to eat last night and there was a waitress, a graduate of Niagara County Community College.
She recognized you from TV.
But I gave her a nice tip for being an alumni.
Not as much as you tip me, though, right? I'm an alumni.
Double.
I'm an NU
Gave her
alumni.
70% tip.
Well,
Loved her.
70% wouldn't be very much around here because it's free. Well, can you guys believe it's another reality Friday night here at Buffalo's historic Statler? Mary and Brenda and Frederick.
What did the Latin guy say? Tempus fugit or something like that?
There he goes again with those foreign dialects.
Time flies.
Now he's speaking in dead languages.
Always good to be here.
Nice to see you, Brenda. It's a nice drink.
Manhattan's tonight.
Is that a 2-for-1 Statler deal till 6 o'clock?
It's delicious. I have one, the same drink.
It's great.
Identical Manhattan.
Now we give you guys, the home people, a little perspective here. We're set up. We're ready to go. I would have come on a little sooner, but I had to fuss around because my portable cell tower decided to update. But I'll show you guys how much it's raining out. Look at the beautiful entranceway to the Statler. You could walk through these turnstiles this evening and zip right down here. We'll be down here probably till 7:30 anyway. It's pouring out, but you'll be warm here. We've got the best valets in town.
Definitely.
These
The
guys,
wettest valets in town.
they're the wettest,
And
the
the
best,
best.
the highest tipped. These guys are amazing. Oh, well. Those are going to be popular tonight. I love the way they decorated this room.
You hear me?
See, this is how we do things here at the Statler. If you come down here, you'll get an umbrella. There's David Corbett. He's a big star here on Lounge Academy, and he has no idea he's on TV right now. But that's the whole part about reality TV is they forget they're on, even if they know they're on. He's got Yes, Richard.
The county decided just to put a facade on the convention center so they're not bothering you anymore, right?
Not for now.
That's good. Did you put a bid on the Mahoney building?
I did not. I like the building though. And there's here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Da 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 da. Wow, what a great treat. The original cast.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And you look like you're impervious to rain. Now you don't even look soaked.
Not melted.
Yeah.
We have our own valet.
Well, you guys know where everything is. Help yourself. Anything you want to eat or drink. We've got the A-team on security tonight. Gary. And you can see the bar. The bar is all set for Lounge Academy to begin scene 1. which we will do shortly. My name is Howard Goldman, and I'll be your host for the evening.
Howard, do you tune this piano or does someone else?
I do it.
It's got a nice resonance to it.
I do it by default. I do, it's overdue, naturally. The scene looks great with them coming in. I was Okay, here we are. We're on microphone number 1, known as the joke mic. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Buffalo's historic center. Buffalo's historic center pianist. There's 19 floors above us. 18, technically. Depends whether or not you count the mezzanine. So it's very unlikely any water is going to drip on us because, first of all, this building doesn't have any leaks. But if it did, it would have to go through 19 floors to get to us. It is not going to happen. Has it been that long, Chris? 2019? I guess it was. Back in the old days, in the old world, before they reset. Yeah, you're due. You better hurry up, though, because Saller's closing January 1st for a couple of years. Yeah, so there's only a handful of weeks left of Lounge Academy. What's that? The building's not ready. We're just going to have to hope we get adopted by another luxury hotel in the meantime. Yeah, there's options out there. That would be great. I'd like to. Well, you and I are working on it right now. If you happen to own a luxury hotel in downtown Buffalo, you can adopt Lounge Academy for approximately 14 months. Starting January 1st. Yeah, I want to serve our established market. Yeah, well, I'd like to be like right down here, walking distance. So I can just take the WBIG TV mobile cart, you know? I mean, we're right in the middle of all these places. The Curtis is next door, the Hyatt is next door, they're reopening. They're a related entity. It's all one big family now. Always was to me. I played both houses in my vast career. How's the signal out there, Chris Michael? Everything groovy? Sound okay? You got a lot of background. There's a lot of people that you can't see in the background. It does. It's a beautiful affair going on here at the Statler. $400 a head wedding. They use real heads.
I'm a fan myself. Speaking of candidates, no politics.
There's a lucky contestant. Like a one-handed paper hanger. You guys don't mind at home if I unbutton my blazer, do you? We have a lot of camera angles for your. Here we go. We got the Richard Ass Cam here. This is Reality Piano Bar, ladies and gentlemen. These are real people. These are genuine contestants, unwitting contestants here on Lounge Academy. They brought paperwork. What would give you? Why would there be a camera around here? This is the VIP camera. I just have so many toys to play with. It's so much fun. I brought the bell tonight in case there's any problems. We call this the finger cam. soon. We close January 1. So he's down here now when it's raining out. There goes my buddy. The fussing around never ends. That's what I love about it. I like fussing around with equipment. Why should it die? Take a chance when romance passes by. Fussing around now. Why should I know why wait around when each age had a sage who has found that upon this earth love is all that is really worth thinking of. It must be fun, lots of fun. Be sure when day is done that the hour is coming when you'll be kissed and then you'll be kissed again. I see one of Jay's handlers here. That means show business legend Jay maybe showing up. Here comes Ryan, speaking of show business legends.
I'm like a drowned rat.
Wow, that's great.
Pouring out there.
It's Ryan, ladies and gentlemen, president of WBIG TV.
The umbrella hardly did any good out there.
Just came in from the drenching rain, but he has an umbrella. That's why he doesn't look wet.
It's crazy out there.
It's like a Bible story out there. You could set yourself down. I see one of Jay's handlers, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Lewis Streff, Michael. One of Jay Lewis Streff's handlers can be seen on a cell phone by the doorway. Let the home audience see this. Just to feed the rumors. He ducked. You might have heard me duck down behind one of the props down there. Everyone's going to think I'm making this up. There he is. He's one of Jay's handlers, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Lewis Streff maybe heading toward the house. The guys, he's a pro. He's playing it cool. Jay has the best. Usually, I'm learning to see the signs, the show business signs that it's like hunting for stars. Oops, this camera's hunting. This is called panning left. There we go. Where's my head? Oh, my head's not supposed to be on here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. From lover to lover, how little we understand what touches off that tingle, that sudden explosion when two tingles intermingle. Who cares to define what chemistry this is? Who cares with your lips on mine? What a great bliss is. So long as you kiss me and the world around us shatters, how little it matters, how little we know. It's really pouring out here. It actually is pouring cats and dogs. Those are real cats and dogs. I hope all my buckets are in the right places. Shadows, ooh, how little it matters, how little we know. How little the weathermen know today. They didn't say it was going to pour like this. Thank you. Thanks, Brenda. Brenda's got her biker jacket on. I like it. Oh, yeah. Careful you don't cut yourself. I broke my tip jar tonight. Yeah. I'm very sad about that. I'm going to try to fix it. Leave it there, Richie. Show business must go on, especially the tip jar. Now leave it there where they can see it. That way they'll see it. They won't cut themselves. Well, they might not see it then. Oh, okay. Well, that's an idea. What's that?
Broken glass.
Yeah, it's in there.
Write down broken
I'm gonna crazy glue it. Please be extra careful tonight, ladies and gentlemen, while tipping, because the tip jar is broken and you can cut yourself. So be very slow and methodical when you're tipping me. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, David, sir. It only costs $5 to adopt a lounge pianist. You can feed a lounge pianist for a year on $5. For a week, anyway. It's like UNICEF. Because I eat rice and beans and hot dogs. 11 cents a day. You can support a pianist that has no sense every day. Or makes no sense. Something like that. We experiment. It is. Everything's an experiment, especially with me. Every time I breathe, it's an experiment. We kept your drink safe. Five people tried to steal that drink and we protected it. See, nobody laughed at that last joke, so that means I gotta turn up the laugh amplifier by 1 notch. We'll see it. That's how we dial it in. Oh, it's Rosemary, my good pal from Smule. Wonderful to see you. Watching all the way from California, I believe, right, Rosemary? Are you in California? And our very own lounge cadet. Rosemary is indeed a lounge cadet, and so is Noreen. She's also a scientist. She's one of our brainiest lounge cadets. They're all geniuses. I only associate with geniuses. They just find me for some reason. I'm like genius flypaper. Because they don't feel threatened around me. They know I'm never going to be able to steal their credit because nobody would believe it. Frederick's requesting that I turn up the Joe amplifier. I can do that. I just turned it up like half a notch. It is really, there's a lot of ambient sound here. There's a huge crowd around the fish pond. They're having a ball. It's a beautiful crowd. One of the beautiful events here at the Statler City, as we like to call it, because that's its name. Yeah, they just reopened the border now in Mankato. So there should be more Canucks coming down here. Also known in the show business world as Mrs. Shane, which is not a bad way to be known. Not at all. Thank you for stopping by and hanging with us for a while. We can play around with the camera angles for you. There's a lot of life here at the Statler. Huge parties going on, everybody's dressed beautifully. People at home love seeing the monsters. It's Frederick and Brenda on the camera right now. They're sitting by my broken tip jar. I think it actually got wore out. I won't bother pitching any food to the crowd tonight because I like to sell dinners to the cadets just because I know how much they'll enjoy them. Tremendous menu here at the Statler, but I think the kitchen's busy taking care of the huge event that's going on here, so we won't pump the menu tonight. Days of wine and roses, laughing away like a child through the meadowlands toward a closing door, a door marks nevermore. That wasn't there before. Just a passing breeze, filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine cast in Lounge Academy here tonight. Nice to see you, Judith. I understand. These Fridays do sneak up. Of course there's alcohol at this bar. There's a real scene going on down here. Well, come on down. They've got a lot of booze. This is a big place. They can store a lot of it. And they do.
Jay's brother, right?
Where's Jay? His handlers are here. Jay seems to be missing. He's probably singing O Sole Mia somewhere in front of a bunch of old Italian men. When they see him, man, they lock him down. They love him.
Leonard's been doing pretty good.
What's that?
Alex Leonard's been doing really good in New York.
Oh, yeah, I love his group. His little combo he's got is just fantastic. Yeah.
They're all union too, right?
I don't know. I don't know how they're rolling in New York. The Big Apple. We'll have to ask Alex Leonard that himself. There's a lot of people who have questions for Alex Leonard. Maybe he'll stop by. Sometimes he says hello. He is. What a guy, too. Oh, yeah. I'm having a ball. It's great being here on a Saturday night. You know, the impending doom of them closing the Statler on January 1st for 2 years for remodeling just makes you appreciate the moment even that much more.
Say that again, they're closing January 1st?
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna redo the whole.
I mean, it can never be as good as you. But I understand it's a piano bar opening at the Lafayette.
Yes, yes. I'm looking forward to that. I'm in the mood for Frederick. Simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, Frederick's in the mood for love. Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the stars we're under. I'm in the mood for love. Why stop to think of the weather? This little dream might fade. We've put our hearts together. Now we are one. I'm not afraid. If there's a cloud, if I should rain, let it. But for tonight, forget it. Ooh, Fred's in the mood for love. Oh yeah, oh yeah. In the mood for love. What a song, doesn't it rip your heart out? Who out there is in the mood for love? Mike Randall, are you in the mood for? Mike Randall says hello, everybody. Mary says hi. I'm surrounded by talent. I'm the stone soup. I'm the stone in the stone soup of talent soup. Right, Frederick?
1 minute to go.
1 minute till what? 1 minute. Last call for 2 for 1, ladies and gentlemen. You got 1 minute? Everybody here has the rules now. It's like hanging around OTB. Everybody knows all the ins and outs. I'm in the mood for 2 for 1. Hiya, Dan.
But never a threesome. Threesome is too short.
That takes a lot of energy. Not that I know or remember, because I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song. Out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. I'm full of foolish songs, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm I've really never been in love before. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, David. What a great group tonight.
Back in the day, we would hear, ladies and gentlemen, David and Jane. So this is your surprise guest.
It was a surprise, and did you see how we captured it on live TV right at the doorway? Because we were anticipating something big happening. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Dave and Jane, Jane and Dave. Jane and Dave, Dave and Jane. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where's the Rolls Royce parked? It's getting all wet. Is it underneath the awning, at least? It's got a whole bunch of them. It's sharp. It's really nice. It's like a 100-pointer.
One of the best to show from the United States.
Really?
All countries.
Wow. Can't do much better than that.
I have some of that.
We call this the finger cam. Hey, Al Logs in the audience, ladies and gentlemen. The great one. Nice to see you, sir. And Mr. Mosley, evoking the name of the great one, Jackie Jocko. Thank you for that. Jocko taught me everything I know, but he didn't teach me everything he knows. I would now like to do a song that's very emotional for me because it has great personal meaning and also the chords are hard. Every day would be the first day of spring. Every heart would have a new song to sing, and would sing of the joy every morning would bring. If I ruled the world, every man would be as free as a bird. Every voice would be a voice to be heard. Take my word, we would treasure each day that occurred. My world would be a beautiful place where we would weave such beautiful dreams. My world would wear a smile on its face, like the man in the moon has when the moon meets. If I ruled the world, every man would say the world was his friend. 11 cents a day. As you can see on the screen, all you have to do is go to tiptower.com, where your $5 will keep the Statler up and running, keep the music playing, keep the party rolling. The rain has subsided a little bit out there. It's no longer splashing off the ground. Dave Corbett's Rolls Royce got a free wash out there with that heavy downpour. It saved him $700. Yeah, plus the tip. And the man knows how to tip. We can tell you that right here at Object Cam. Richie's descending the ceremonial red stairs coming down from the bar. Wee small hours of the morning. This one has special meaning to Brenda. She turns snapped around with approval. Me, I do too. While the whole wide world is fast asleep, you lie awake and think about the boy, and never ever think counting sheep. And a lonely heart has always. Thank you, everybody. You'd be if only would come in the wee small hours of the morning. That's the time you miss him most of all. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be his if only he would call. In the wee small hours of the morning, that's a time you miss him. Ladies and gentlemen, all rise. Mr. and Mrs. Dr. Barrymore. Everybody's on their feet. have a ball, you could be paid to be here on a Friday night.
Company name.
Making minute adjustments to the sound console. Yeah, this heart of mine was doing very well. The world was fine, as far as I could tell. Suddenly I met you, and I dreamed of gay amour. At dawn I woke up singing sentimental overtures. They're slaughtering people here. I love it. This heart of mine is dancing gaily now. The rain started up again. As long as life endures, it's yours, this heart of mine. Frederick's on his phone making a lot of plans tonight. Getting his private jet all out on the ramp. I'll let you guys watch the reality part of reality TV. These are the Lounge Cadets, ladies and gentlemen. Each one is a unique, original personality that only the greatest playwrights, screenwriters of all time could even approach the imagination to come up with characters like this. And they're here for your amusement every week on Lounge Academy. As we follow along in their hijinks. Ryan and Dr. Barry are descending in ceremonial red steps from the bar, and clutching handfuls of alcoholic beverages. You can see them up in the right of your screen. Hide your heart from sight. Bury out your dreams at night. Great to see you, sir. It could happen to you. Don't count stars or you might stumble. Someone drops a sigh, down you tumble. Keep your eye on spring. Run when church bells ring. It could happen to you. All I did was wonder how your arms would be. And it happened. Ooh, it happened. It happened on Lounge Academy. It happened to me. Keep your eye on spring. Run when church bells ring. It could happen for you. All I did was wonder how your arms would be. And it happened. Oh yeah, it happened. It happened to me. Johnny Burke and James Van Heusen. He also made my shirt. I read that Jimmy Van Heusen actually took his stage name or his writer's name from the shirt company. Arranging the cameras so we can do the best in-home entertainment as we zero in right on the VIP table. Things are probably a little out of sync with the cameras, but We'll just have to live with that. These valets are really running in that rain tonight. Good job. It's good for you know what. You want to learn something about tips. You talk to those valet guys. Those guys know every trick in the book. Yeah. What do you think I'm doing right now?
I bring a 15-year-old Toyota and I upgrade a Lamborghini. $20 every time.
Nice. It's pretty impressive. I love my Lamborghini. I love my little red convertible. Oh, thanks. See? I saw that, Dr. Barry. Thank you very much, sir. Well, thank you. Be careful with that tip jar. I broke it today. Yeah. I've been so careful for years with that thing, and tonight I broke it. I'm going to try to glue it together with crazy glue. It was a gift, too. It was a wedding gift. That's a wedding gift that's made some money. It's wonderful to see you tonight. Once more. You look great. I love your sparkles. I love sparkles for Lounge Academy. If I had it my way, people would dress. If people asked me the dress code, I would say New Year's Eve, 1959. That's the dress code for Lounge Academy that I visualize. And I'm not even living up to it. I got to get a tuxedo. I just came with what I'm wearing, you know. I was just working around the lawn, you know, the yard. Yeah, working around the yard. Dark colors for fall. Statler. It's October 15th, 2021. It is just about 6:30 in the p.m. As long as people are breathing, we keep playing. Selena. Of course it is, Selena. You always dress like that. You're a great dresser. You're a lounge cadet through and through. Looking forward to when travel gets a little easier and you can fly over that bridge. You're not far from here, right? Are you in Fort Erie or Ontario? The province of Ontario. Of course, everybody who lives in Canada is there, like 95% of the population. The Statler is like, I don't know, it's like probably like 6 or 7 minutes from the Peace Bridge. Well, thank you, Selena. I appreciate that. Thanks to you, you keep me rehearsed during the week. idea to bring umbrellas tonight. I brought my umbrella. I did not have to deploy it. I snuck over here before the rain. Oh, 4-hour drive. Well, that's doable though. If you made like a weekend out of it. Write a letter though, Selena. Here's a song about writing letters. Here I thought I'd drop a line. The weather's cold. The folks are fine. I'm in bed each night at 9. Yes, I love you. Connor, ladies and gentlemen, the star of last week's show. Yesterday we had some rain, but all in all, I can't complain. Was it dusty on the train? Yes, I love you. Right to the ground as soon as you're able. They came around to call. I burned a hole in the dining room table and let me see. I guess that's all. Nothing else for me to say. And so I'll close, but by the way, everybody's thinking of you. Yes, I love you. Yesterday we had some rain, but all in all, I can't complain. Was it dusty on the train? Yes, I love you. Right to the ground. More lyrics. I do my best to obey all your wishes. I put a sign up, think. I gotta buy us a new set of dishes, or wash the ones piled in the sink. Nothing else for me to tell you, dear, except that each day seems like a year. Every night I'm thinking of you. Johnny Mercer and Gordon Jenkins. What a great song. What a clever song. Speaking of our Canadian Embassy Lounge Cadets, along with Selena, we've got Diana Woodruff. You guys can carpool. Have you guys met Selena and Diana? You're both in, you might be in the same neck of the woods. Diana's in YYZ. She's in Toronto proper. I'm not sure exactly where Selena is. The suburbs of Toronto, maybe? Now, Diana has been here in person, Selena. In fact, she discovered Lounge Academy in person before she watched it on TV. Thanks to our mutual friend, Uber driver. Here comes Coca-Cola, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody shake up. He's heading up the red stairs. Grab his cold one. Things are really swinging here. We're at the Statler. Come on down, 107 Delaware Avenue, Buffalo, New York, 14202. Just head for Nodder Square, and when you can't go any further, you're here. We're in that big thing in the corner called the Statler Hotel. 900,000 square feet looming over us. This building will not pancake on us. Built in 1923. by the great Ellsworth Statler. And Vicky in Denmark could tell you all about it. Maybe she'll pop in here. She might be sleeping. Great songs in this official Lounge Academy songbook. It involves a page turn. Somebody loves me. I wonder who she can be. Somebody loves me. I wish I knew who she can be. Worries me. For every girl that passes me, I shout out maybe. You were meant to be my loving baby. Somebody loves me. I wonder who she. Maybe it's you. For every boy that passes by, I shout out, maybe you were meant to be my loving baby. Somebody loves me. I wonder, maybe it's you. Oh yeah. Maybe it's you. A lovely tune. The Ambassador Bridge, yes. I've gone over that. That's the way I used to drive from Buffalo to Detroit. You take the 401 because you could speed. They didn't care.
What's that bell for?
You don't want to find out. That's the ejector button. When things get out of hand.
Okay, I'll ask Dave.
Ooh, yeah. With a song in my heart, I behold your adorable face. Just a song at the start, but it's soon as I hit to your grave, when the music swells, I'm touching your hand. It tells me you're standing here. At the sound of your voice, heaven opens its portals to me. Can't I help but rejoice that a song such as ours came to be? But I always knew I would live life through with a song in my heart for you. Rogers and Howard, made famous by what's his name?
That's the upside to having a baby face when you're young.
Mac the knife. Frederick, what's the thing?
I don't have it. I don't have it, I'm sorry.
Beethoven's Fifth Symphony in G minor.
Who can I turn to? When nobody needs me. My heart wants to know, and so I must go where destiny leads me. No star to guide me, no one beside me. Go on my way, and after each day, the darkness will hide me. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I'm after. Oh, of my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter. You, I can learn to. With you on a new day, who can I turn to when you turn away? Anthony Newley. He was something else, wasn't he? The roar of the grease paint. Thank you, Barry. It's great having an all show business crowd here again. Because show business audience understands the pain of the creative process. Thank you, Brenda. She didn't know I heard that. She was giving me a visceral compliment. Is that nice? Unless it was a double whammo workaround. A double reversal. But thank you, though. Either way. It's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. Actually, you didn't say it to me. Which is even better. Because people lie to you, you know, they just want you to feel good. Which is good. I want them to do that. Some people have friends that want them to feel bad. I'm lucky. That's because they know that on Lounge Academy they'll be gossiped about. And they want it to be good gossip. So they, you know, it keeps them in line. Right? Dave Corbett says hi to Dr. Barry. Ooh, yeah. Here's one for Gary Marino. He loves this song. It's all right. That's what you're. I know. It's all right. It's designed to be able to like live in this. Well, that one isn't live right now. I could turn it on. That's this camera. That's the ultra secret. Look up at the VIP table camera. Come over here and look.
This is this?
It's that, and this isn't that.
Oh God, okay, yeah.
Cool, huh?
As long as I'm not in it.
You're in all the shots. People want to see you.
They want to see you play.
No, they don't care about me.
Yes, they do.
I'm just the catalyst. You guys are the interesting people.
You make it happen. Without you.
I'm the cheese in the rat trap. You could put that on
Are you
my
saying we're all
epitaph
rats?
in the mouse trap,
Mouse sounds better than rat.
in the mink trap, chinchilla trap.
You already dug your hole.
I
No,
dug my
without
hole.
you.
Chinchillas, are they hole diggers? The chinchillas, are they like?
I don't know, but you're probably going to get a lot of feedback on that now.
Probably, especially from Audrey Clark, who's the founding president of the Jackie Jocko fan club in 1953. And there she is, tuning into Lounge Academy.
Where is she?
Shows we're making the grade for sure. What a scene they had, thanks to
Tell us
Audrey.
what you know about chinchillas.
Audrey knows something about everything because she hung around with Jocko for so long.
Oh, I'm getting out of the spotlight now.
Me too. Everything's out of sync, but what the hell? What's new? How is the world treating you? You haven't changed a bit. Lovely as ever, I must admit. What's new? How did that romance come through? We haven't met months since then. Gee, but it's great to see you again. Ooh, what's new? Pardon my asking what's new. But seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand. I understand or do. Pardon my asking what's new. But then you wouldn't know. I haven't changed, I still love you so. Ooh, what's new? Thank you, nephew. Appreciate that. Well, that's okay, Audrey. We're just honored that you stop in to say hello and you catch as much of the show as you do every week. It's available in rerun, so if you want to hear, what we gossiped about, you can watch it as a rerun. Thank you, Jerome. The VOAs are really working tonight. We got
See that suggestion I made one time? Get that reverb pedal like Jocko.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it? The big heavy duty. I heard it on one of his albums. He used it. It's hilarious.
Kick that in at the end, and then go through the whole cloister.
I'll pick one up at a pawn shop, a pedal or something. Yeah, great idea. Thanks for reminding me to do that.
The other nice tune that played when one of your favorite women come in is "There She Is, Miss America." I always get that kick out of that.
Yeah, I'll have to work that one up.
Yeah.
There she is, Miss United Nations. Dr. Jeremy Barone wants me to pump Dogecoin for him so that it goes up. I'm going to be a billionaire with it someday. I think I've got $170 worth. That's right. 3 figures. If everybody goes out and buys $100,000 worth of Dogecoin tonight with their retirement savings, Dr. Jeremy Barone will be worth $4 billion. This is a public service announcement for the chiropractors of the world. Aren't they great? What would we do without chiropractors? And back surgeons, too. Back surgeons and chiropractors. That's what we need. I go to Rochester for my chiropractor. I went about 2 weeks ago. I don't have to go very often. I've got to go about 4 times a year. It's this forward part of the arts. It's called what's it called? NUCA. It stands for something, upper cervical. And they only adjust. They only adjust your atlas, which, as you may know, you may remember from school. That's the first vertebra. You've seen them in person a few times. He says, it's right, he says, oops. When you're laying there and you hear him, through the anesthesia, you hear, oops. And that's Dr. Perry. Makes everything fine.
As long as it doesn't affect me.
He told me once, never say oops when you're working. That was great advice. Especially from a surgeon. had enough if you're playing the piano. If you're... Yeah, oops. What? There goes my legs. Oh, that's, which C is the, which vertebra is the legs? That's down in the lumbar region, the ones that would cut your legs off. The sciatica one, that's from down the lumbar region. I know what the last one is called, the coccyx. Isn't it? I'm serious. I think the last cervical. I think it's called the coccyx. Yeah. See, I file away these things from various professions. Well, don't break it. Oh. I guess that would be like your tailbone. Yeah. We've all fallen, especially in Buffalo, we've all fallen on the ice on that sucker, and we're probably never the same. That's probably why we need adjustments like 50 years later from that. Boy, that I remember going down on that sucker on some black ice. You can't even get up. And I was only in my 20s. Yeah, wear Kevlar underwear. Something with a little resiliency. Oh yeah. Brenda's writing the screenplay.
This is okay. Is that okay? Tell me if it's okay.
That was an introduction to me drinking my can. Well, that's the L5. That's the L5. Somebody wrote in. That's a good crossword puzzle question for 2 letters. Tailbone, L5. That'd be a good one. It's just above the tailbone. Just above the coccyx. Did you ever put them back in the wrong order? You can be honest here. Yeah, they're kind of, there's things going in them between things like spinal columns. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, sciatica, boy, that's a nasty one. You healers are lucky that you get to relieve people of their pain. That is what a wonderful thing to be able to do. Must be a great feeling. I had the craziest dream last night. Yes, I did, for Paul Dakota. I never dreamt it could be, but there you were, in love with me. I saw your lips next to mine, so I kissed them. You didn't mind it at all. When I'm awake, such a break never happens. How long can a guy go on dreaming? If there's a chance that you care, please my crazy dreams come true. Ooh, say to make my crazy dreams come true. I didn't bring my stamp. Oh, thank you.
We need something on this panel right here from you, and there you go.
Oh,
We interrupt this program for
we're writing a card to our buddy, our great lounge cadet, one of the founders.
It's a great thing to start. I'm so glad you're doing this. No, I only lived here in June. Oh, all right. No, I have not been. I'm sure I will. I'm here to stay.
I think a lot of people were.
I'm here to stay.
I thought you
Yeah, this has been wonderful. So much to learn. Yeah, I love music.
Did you read my limerick?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, I will never.
I'll have to read this online. That is good.
You're a professional. Sorry, folks.
Here, take your pen.
as long as you signed it, Howard.
I saw
That's for Bob Davis, who
Yeah, it's nice that you're doing that. That's a great
had us all really working about him.
Yeah.
So glad he's
yeah.
on the mend.
I never knew this.
Looking forward to hearing Bob Davis wail out on our piano once more and pull rubber chickens out of his sleeves and stuff. How about for those parking valets tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Those are the rich guys. Look at that, they're so busy getting tips that they don't even have time to hear their names on the microphone. There's only 2 of them on duty tonight. There's like 400 billionaires partying in there and 2 valets. And the parking lot's a block away. And it's pouring out. If that isn't a night for getting big tips for valets, there's no such thing. That's like the perfect storm, right? They're 19 years old. How can they get wet? They don't care. They don't care about anything.
This guy sending me over there.
Imagine that being 19.
My editor sent me over.
Were you ever 19? Do you have any old pictures of you? I mean, nobody's ever seen a picture of you when you were, like a teenager. You saw mine this week. I was up there. And that picture led to the reunion with the wonderful woman who was sitting next to me in that picture back in the 1970s. Brenda, formerly Brenda Broker. And now we're all reunited on Facebook. That was our old wrecking crew. We worked at Suburban Lanes, had a ball. We were co-workers and pals. We used to punch out and all just go out and party. We were already partying while we were working. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's one with real small print. I'll sing it softly because it's in small print. The Close up? What close up? Oh, you like that? Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate that. I can give you just that camera if you want. We call this the finger cam. It's got a little delay going. It's not the pale moon that excites Paul, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms, and I feel so close to me. Oh, my wild dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. Only grant me, oh, the right weather so tight, yeah, and feel in the night the nearness of you. Ned Washington. Ned Washington and Hoagie Carmichael. Thank you, Brenda. Well, thank you. Ned Washington deserves half the credit. I deserve the other half. Third, and Hoagie Carmichael. No wonder it's great.
We were just talking about him. We were just talking about him.
Wow. That's amazing. He was an amazing guy, you know. Talk about, like, down to earth. The guy was a real hayseed, you know. And then he comes out with these sophisticated songs.
We just talked about that.
Used to sing for himself, Brenda, who he was.
Yeah, we just talked about
We must have read the same book.
That almost kept him down, Howard.
That's a serious, see now that,
Brenda and I are drinking serious drinks.
yeah, it's like seeing a woman with a cigar, you know, that's like dad's drink. That's emancipation.
Keto friendly.
all we need is a cigar.
I know.
One morning in May.
It's really good.
I don't have that. I better find it for you. No,
That's Hoagie Carmichael. It's fabulous.
I'm gonna find out though.
Nobody ever knew the song.
I can make it up. One morning in May.
You're close.
We're now going to do a medley in B flat. The night is like a lovely tune. You know why they're medleys? So when you don't remember the rest of it, you go into the next one. Little show business behind them. How the sausage making show business. Things that people don't always know about. That's why it's called Lounge Academy. Because we educate ourselves. The night is like a lovely tune. Beware How wide the ever constant moon. Take care, my foolish heart. There's a line between love and fascination. Hard to see on an evening such as this. The alluring sensation at the moment of a kiss. Your lips are much too close to mine. Beware, my foolish heart. But should our eager lips combine, then let the fire start. For this time is its fascination, or the dream that will fade and fall away. It's love. This time it's love, my foolish heart. Let's see, what else do we know in B flat now that thank you, now that I shot my mouth off. Said we were going to do this one's in B flat.
Romantic and
Peter Allen, ladies and gentlemen.
yes.
You and me, we wanted it all. We wanted it all. Passion without pain, sunshine without rainy days.
Yes.
We wanted it always. You and me, we reached for the sky, though it was high. Never giving in, knowing we could win the prize. I should have seen it in your eyes. Look how all our dreams came true. See how I got me. See how you've got you. Through it all, just one thing died. A little thing called love. Something deep inside. You and me, we weren't like the rest. We once were the best. Back when we were tough, how did we become so smart? And learn to break each other's heart. Oh, look Peter Allen. Thank you, Frederick. He was quite a guy. Not only was he married to you-know-who, Liza Minnelli, Peter Allen. So he had a heck of a mother-in-law.
Oh, thank you.
I know he learned a few. I wouldn't doubt it. He's got quite a resume. He sure is. He gets around more than Captain Kirk. He just goes up and down, but Fred went all the way around. Sounds like a rap tune. Here's one for Dr. Fauci. Ooh, I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in. I've said to myself, self, this affair never could go so well. Why should I try to resist? Darling, I know so well. I've got you under my skin. Sacrifice anything. Sacrifice anything, come what may. For the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice, comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop. Before I begin. Cause I've got you. Ooh, yeah, 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 I've got you. I've got you subcutaneously. I've had 100 shots so far. I made a vaccine. I had a complete vaccine transfusion. I wanted to be extra safe. Better safe than sorry.
Yes, I remember it. Because sometimes I used to occupy it before you got there, but then I got my Sandy out of it.
We've got a really extra special group here tonight. Right here and in the universe. Here's a great song for a great cadet. Wider than a mile, crossing you in style someday. Oh, creature, maker, you heartbreaker. Such a lot of world to see. We're after song from Breakfast at Tiffany's. Thank you, Brenda, for bringing that song to Lounge Academy. Do some songs out of the Surprise book. The book I haven't looked at in years, except last week. Here's one we've never done at Lounge Academy. Oh wait, you know, I might have to put on my other glasses for this one. I think I brought my other glasses. Yeah, that's better. I love you. Oh, I love you, Frederick. For financial reasons. This is a great Cole Porter tune that we're introducing to Lounge Academy for the first time. Ooh, I love you. The April breeze. I love you. Well, it broke. I broke it. Yeah. That's a safety device. Try not to cut your fingers on the broken tip jar. I love you. Ooh, I'm the April breeze. Ooh, I love you. Echoes the hills. I love you. The golden dawn agrees. What's more, the trees, daffodils. It's spring again, and the birds on the wing again start to sing again the old melodies. Ooh, I love you. That's the song of songs, and it all belongs to you and me. Oh yeah. Cole Porter. You know, I bet it had to be written like on a dare. Like, I bet you can't write a song called I Love You, because it's the most obvious title, right? And then he said, yeah, I'll bet I can. And he was probably sitting around some expensive pool, because Cole Porter was a socialite. It's a great book, but it's really hard to read. In this world of ordinary people, extraordinary people, I'm glad there is you. Thank you, Barry. In this world of overrated pleasures, of understated treasures, I'm glad there is you. I live to love, I live to live on the road beside me. This road so new. Ooh, I'm muddled through with you, be to guide me. In this world where many, many play at love and hardly ever to stay in love. I'm glad there is you more than ever. I'm glad there is you, yeah. I'm glad there is you. Paul Madera. Paul Madera. Paging Paul Madera. Your car is double parked. Paul Madera and Jimmy Dorsey wrote that song. His car isn't really double parked. Because this is Buffalo and people don't know what double parking is. Right? Who double parks in Buffalo? We're all good at finding free parking spots. We don't have to. Yeah. It might be in Rochester, but we'll find it. Lounge Academy on WBIG TV. Because it's a Friday night here in Buffalo, New York. It's 7:30 in the p.m., which is like 2 a.m. for Lounge Academy because we play to a worldwide audience, so we start early so that Vicky in Denmark can stay up and watch. Oh, thank you, Irene. That'd be wonderful. Honor that would be to have Irene out here. I'm looking forward to the fun. I wrote this book, but it's like I can't read it. It's so small. It's funny, when I bought the book, I could read it fine. Of course, I was like 17. As I walk down the street, seems everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Every tree are so neighborly. They sing wherever I go. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. If you asked me the amount in my bank account, I'd have to confess that I'm slipping. But that don't worry me, 'cause confidentially I've got a degree. And there's a hippie when the day is through. I hurry to where love waits, I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Ooh, yeah. I'm just a lucky song. Mac David, who's not related to our Facebook friend David Mack, who's also a lounge cadet and has been here. And Duke Ellington. No wonder it's a good song. A couple ringers wrote that one.
That isn't played too often either. Just a lucky song.
That's a big compliment coming from Paul Kokoda when he says something isn't played too much. He loves those obscure songs. Paul Kokoda is also known as the Janice Oken of lounge pianists. He's really the critic, the official critic of piano bars. 1920s. You know, it's really something when you've got like old, like ancient scrolls and things, and you actually bought them new. You know? You notice that? When things that, like you bought brand new, like become like looking like museum pieces, you know, like they're patinaed, you know? This thing was like, this thing was like that 20 years ago.
Is that the one that washed ashore?
It washed ashore, yeah.
Hey.
It washed ashore.
That's the one.
Yeah, I learned to play with this book. I could. Ooh, yeah. I've grown accustomed to her face. She almost makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune. Whistle night and noon, her smile, her frowns, her up and down, are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. Surely I could always be that way again, and yes, I've grown accustomed to her looks, accustomed to her voice. Ooh, accustomed to her face. That was a Cliff Notes version. Pretty song. I can't read it. Good microfiche. That was. You say neither, I say neither. You say neither, Fred says neither. Neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. You say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say tomato. Tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. But if we call the whole thing off, we must part. And if we ever part, break my heart. Say pajamas, I like pajamas. I wear pajamas, give up pajamas. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Ooh, better call the whole thing off.
I say 3 times a week. You say once a month.
That's quite a verse. Okay, that's enough for my exercising my eye muscles. bought that at Sam Ash Music in New York. I think I bought that book at Sam Ash Music in New York.
Oh, all right. I didn't hear you, but
Or did I?
you got your money's worth, I think.
Here's one that was written for Frederick. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze at the bar in Far Bombay, come fly with me. Let's fly away. Let's fly with me. Let's fly down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and no troop is food for you. Come fly with me, let's take off to the blue. Once you get up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just cry, starry-eyed. Up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer on account of weather-wise. It's just a lovely day. Say the word will beat the bird to Acapulco Bay. Perfect for the honeymoon, they say. Come fly with Fred. Ooh, fly away. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, Fred's gonna fly you away. That was for Frederick. He's got that swing like he's got. Even when he's not singing, he's got that swing. He swings when he brushes his teeth. Right? It's just in him. He's reenacting a scene from Blue Velvet. That was a great movie. It appeals to the sophomoric in all of us, the sophomore in all of us. He's got that tank of nitrous oxide. Blue Velvet? Oh yeah, that's not, I don't have it. Blue Velvet. Ooh, yeah. Give me some of that laughing gas right now. It's the same stuff that's in the whipped cream cans. If you ever have to do a field maneuver and knock somebody out, like you do a field surgery, like a C5 in a tent, just find the whipped cream, right? You can put them out with the nitrous oxide, or if you have to get them to confess, you can get people to. Isn't that the same thing as truth serum, laughing gas? Is laughing gas the stuff they use to make people tell the truth? Yeah. Imagine what you could do with that. Someone told me you turn the can right side up, and then just the gas comes out with the whipped cream. Well, yeah, you don't know which end is better. See, what you do is when you're a guest in somebody's home, like an overnight guest, you get up in the middle of the night and you find the refrigerator, and then you empty all the nitrous oxide out of their thing. You get and then you put it back like everything's okay, and then they're wondering why every time you come over to stay, their whipped cream won't come out anymore, even though it's full. They don't know that if they just ask you, you got to tell the truth after all that nitrous oxide. Yeah, I inhaled it all.
We used to call those whippets.
Whippets.
You can get the industrial one where you buy cartridges and fill it up. You know, if you're not even ready, if you make your own homemade, in a restaurant, there's this thing and you put a cartridge in, you put it in empty. I was down.
Those were the days. The innocent days of innocence.
I was down at the waterfront a couple of months ago, and there was an empty container of the cartridges for the whipped cream.
Wow. So they either made a lot of seltzer, or they were interrogating somebody. It sure is more innocent than the stuff they use now. You know? All you do is knock yourself out. They say I'll move the mountains, and I'll move the mountains if she wants them out of the way. I always think of this song when she asks me to take the garbage out on garbage night. It's like whatever she wants. Crazy in love, I'd say. Say I'll go through fire, and I'll go through fire as he wants it. Thank you so much for coming out. Let's keep this habit going. I think that's 2 weeks in a row. Thanks for coming out. You're a great audience. She laughed at a couple of my jokes. Bring her back. It never happened before. Come back soon. Bring your friend again next week, Suzanne. 'Cause she laughed at a couple of my jokes. There they go. That's glamour right there. See the way they handle their revolving door? A lot of people have revolving doors in their lives. Because they don't let the wind blow in. And they don't hit you on the way out. Right? They don't hit you on the way out. They say I'll move a mountain, and I'll move the mountains if she wants them out of way. Crazy, she calls me. Sure, I'm crazy. Crazy in love. I'd say. They say I'll go through fire. I'm only gonna play this one with one hand. And I'll go through fire. If she wants him out of the way, so shall it be. See, it's hard with one hand. Crazy, she calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love, you see. Like the wind, ooh, that shakes the cloud. She moves me with her smile. The difficult, ooh, I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever. If I have to hold up the sky, I'm holding up the sky right now. Crazy, she calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love. Am I? Oh yeah, crazy in love. Am I? It was with one hand tied behind my back. So they can see. Actually, that's the top of my head. That counts. It's easier. Plus, I got to audit my product. Yeah, make sure it's all still on there. Make sure it hasn't, my hair hasn't broken. You know, when you break it up with a comb. That's what they call it, breaking up the gel. I learned a few tunes, a few terms. I like to have industry terms from like a little bit from each industry. You know, like L5 product. Now, how did the hair places get the right to the generic word product? Out of all the industries, they get to call theirs product. Isn't that amazing? They must be brilliant. That's always the elephant in the room when you go to get your hair cut. How come they get to use the word product? It's like having, like, I don't know, like shop.com or something. That's right? It's like being the first. Yeah, they do. Like, you know, every industry has their products, but they can't call them product. Like, would you like some product? They don't. It doesn't work unless you're at a hair place. And they say it with such authority. That's how they protect their trademark, their intellectual property rights, because they're assertive with it.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah. You have to treat it like you own it, or you don't. That's a few terms from intellectual property industry. Otherwise, it suffers from infringement and dilution. Hi, Betty. Betty's out there, blonde Betty. Speaking of beautiful blondes, where's Barbara Fisher? I haven't seen her all night. Hope she didn't get lost in her big, huge new place. No, I haven't seen Barbara Fisher. Maybe we could draw her out. Barbara Fisher, where are you? Barbara Fisher. Can ask a baby not to cry. It's Barbara Fisher. And I hold you closer to me, and I feel you going through me. Something like that. Fisher, Janet Rout. Who was at a date on the to see the Grateful Dead? Was in the Grateful Dead? Really? That's amazing. I've got two connections to the Grateful Dead then. Another friend of mine got into a fist fight with one of the guys in the Grateful Dead over a girl. And he was friends with him and actually got to like tour with him just to hang out. The great Michael Caputo, who is a lounge cadet, and he's been to Lounge Academy in person. Yeah. Well, he's a big famous guy. He was an advisor to Trump, to Donald Trump, yeah. Like a big, right in the White House.
Michael who?
And Michael Caputo. Yeah, yeah. He's got stories. This guy's amazing. Every day in his life, it's like you couldn't make it up. You couldn't possibly make it up. He just beat cancer too. We're looking forward to him coming back to Lounge Academy. Now here's a song that does not apply. Maybe it does apply to Michael Caputo, because he does not live the simple life. Not at all. Not at all. So here's for Michael Caputo. I don't believe in fretting or grieving. Why mess around with strife? I never was cut out to step up and strut out. Give me the simple life. Some find it pleasant, dine in with pheasant. Those things just roll off my knife. Give me tomatoes and mashed potatoes. Give me the simple life. A cottage small is all I'm after. One that's spacious and wide. A house that rings with joy and laughter. And the ones you love inside. Some like the high road, I like the low road, free from the cares and strife. It sounds corny, seedy, and yes indeed. Give me, ooh, give me, oh yeah. Give me the simple life. There's a lot to be said for the simple life.
Who wrote that?
Rube Bloom. Rube Bloom.
Who's the lyricist?
If you're brushing your teeth, things would fly out when you say his name. Rube Bloom.
Who was it then?
And Harry Ruby.
Harry Rubin wrote
Yeah,
the
a couple Irish guys.
sensational similarity.
Yeah. It really is. Really tells a story.
So, you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Ellsworth Statler. It's a guy who built the Statler.
It can't be.
Yeah, it is.
So this is a modern picture.
It is.
Look at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
LED
Vicky.
lights.
Denmark Vicky put him in the picture.
Oh, he put them in.
Yeah. Isn't she clever?
Yeah.
I know, it looks dead on.
I gotta paint that to the center.
Oh, she'd go crazy. Do it. Yeah, Vicky from Denmark. Who's sleeping now, where she'd be watching the show. Thank you, Janet. Janet's tuned in from the Florida Keys. She's looking at alligators and palm trees right from her stoop. How about a big round We'd like to thank Dr. Barry for bringing Sherry tonight. So we just got that treat. As long as anybody's breathing. Okay. Yeah, then you can hang out even while I'm packing up, too. In case you don't chug it. I don't get in the way of Paul and a beer.
I know I can be called a groupie, but I'll be back.
Well, that's great. I love that. There goes Paul. What a night we had here at the Statler. Even Frederick was here. I have not been vaccinated since we started the show tonight. I've not been vaccinated once since we started the show. Yeah, I'm turning into like a junkie. I notice I'm craving those booster shots. I'm going to start carrying my own. RNA. Oh, I love RNA. Here's one for Frederick. A song written about Frederick. Oh, the good life, full of fun, seems to be the ideal. Yes, the good life. Let you hide all you sadness you feel. You don't really fall in love. Let they go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the next time it's lousy at the beach so we get to see you guys. The next monsoon, they come by boat. The great Barry, the great Sharon, two great cadets right there. There's the #1 valet right there. He's got a master's degree in ballet. He knows every trick. Look at all those keys he's got tonight. Here's one everybody knows. Have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands, she was just Miss Jones to me. Then I said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands I'm a man who must be free. And all at once I lost my breath. All at once was scared to death. All at once I own the earth and I own the sky. Now I've met Miss Jones. and we'll keep on meeting till we die. Miss Jones and I. I must be free, and all at once I lost my breath. All at once you scared to death. All at once I own the earth and I own the sky. Now I've met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die. Miss Jones and I. Ooh, yeah. That Miss Jones. Miss Jones. Ooh, and I. Miss Jones. I always think of Gary. Thank you. I always think of Gary Marino with this one. I think I learned this song from him, or was introduced to it. Because he did a great job singing it. That's why I think of his voice when I hear this. Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes, will never made a fool of you. To be so wise. Hey there, you with that high-flying cloud, you wouldn't throw a crumb to you. You think someday she'll come to you. You better forget her with the nose in the air. She wouldn't dancing on the string, break it and she won't care. Won't you take this advice and you like a brother? Or won't you not see things too clear? Much too in love to hear, all going in one ear and out the other. Ooh, out the other. Richard Alder and Jerry Ross. Was that from the Pajama Game?
Pajama, not pajama. Pajama, not pajama.
I say pajama, you say pajama.
I say neither, and you say neither. I say neither, and you say neither.
I really do say pajama. I'm from here. That's how we say it in Buffalo, pajamas. Here's one we've never done at Lounge Academy. It's a beautiful song. Michelle Legrand and Alan and Marilyn Bergman. See if I can do it. How do you keep the music? It's very deep.
Barbara Streisand.
We might have to get Suzanne Fata to sing this one. Ooh, how do you make it last? How do you keep the song from fading too fast? How do you lose yourself to someone and never lose your way? How do you not run out of new things to say? And since we know we're always changing, how can it be the same? Tell me year after year, each time you hear his name. The way I feel for you, it's now or never. The more I love, the more I'm afraid that in your eyes I may not be forever, forever. And if we be best of lovers,
Best of friends.
yes, the best of friends. And if we can try with every day to make it better as we grow, with any luck, then I suppose. Ooh, the music never Ooh, yeah. Thank you. That is a beautiful song. It's kind of like rangy where you gotta like, I mean, you can either go for it and do the whole thing. Yeah, it's in her key. I could have done it all in her key, but it may have upset the fish. Ooh. I'm going to take a short break. Every 4 hours, I take a short little break. This is the part where the candid part is transmitted. Hello again. Hi, Janet. Well, thank you, Janet. You sound great, too. Looks like there's no one in the place but you and me. Because it's 2:45. There goes the counter. Well, what should we finish with tonight? Does anybody have any last requests? Here's one from the Statler. There's a small hotel with a wishing well. I wish that we were there together. There's a bridal suite, one room bright and neat, complete for us to share together. Looking through the window, you can see the steeple. Not a sign of people. Oh, who needs people? Oh, yeah. Together. We need one that's about a big hotel. They all laughed at Christopher Columbus when he said that he'd have his own holiday. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound. They all laughed at Wilbur and his brother when he said the man could fly. They said Marconi, wireless was phony. It's the same old cry. They laughed at me, loving you, reaching for the moon. Ooh, you came through. Now they have to change their tune. They had said I never would be happy. They all laughed at me and how. Oh, who's got that laugh last now? Yeah. Who's got that last laugh now? Can you believe William Shatner went up in space this week? Janet? We've had a great night here at the Statler. Our 7,000th night. We've been here 11 years, every Friday. Sometimes on other nights too. Well, mostly Fridays. It's Lounge Academy. Ooh, yeah. You're watching Lounge Academy. Have a great night, everybody. Call the fire department. Gary, what happened out there? They just took somebody away in an ambulance. I hope it's none of our. Hope it was a false alarm. It's always action. What happened out there? What's that? Wasn't one of my guys, was? Oh, homeless guy. Okay. It could be one of mine. A homeless. We got it right from the valet. It was a homeless dude. I'm quoting. A homeless dude passed out on the sidewalk. What were they? Taking him someplace dry. Looks like we're. I don't know if we're transmitting. We seem to be having some sort of. We're checking to see if we're. Nothing's moving on the camera. We might have. Oh, here. No. That should expire. Okay. Good, we're still on the air. I was a little worried there for a second. It would have been horrible the end of the show, and Paul finishes his beer and Mary talks, and they just have a good session of musicology being discussed at the piano here at the Statler. These people know, Mary and Paul know more about songs. Of course you are talking about songs. The rumbling in the background is a huge party going on. I'm going to start packing up. Since I totally spent my audience. It's been a great night. And thank you for sticking around for the entirety of the show, if you have. And we'll be back here next Friday. We've got, a handful of Fridays. The mic's over here. A handful of Fridays to go. And then happily and sadly, it's kind of a mixed bag. The Statler is going to be closing for probably an estimated, I heard straight from the horse's mouth 14 months, but I've also heard 2 years, so who knows? Sometimes these projects take a little longer. They're going to redo the whole place, so they're going to be closing the Statler January 1st, and Lounge Academy is going to be homeless. We've got a little bit of interest from some bouquets cast our way from other local downtown core hottest location hotels like this one. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we can, who knows, with luck, maybe we could go uninterrupted. But either way, we're going to miss this place until it's back. The big guy really likes Lounge Academy and told me he wants, if he gets a vote, which since he owns the place, he may, he wants us back. So, but still, what are we going to do? What are we going to do without our Statler for all those months? It's like a dear old friend. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you, Tipper. I saw a tip coming through a little earlier, but when they come through, I do see it come up, but it doesn't say who it was, so I don't know who the patrons were tonight at tiphoward.com, where $5 can feed, averages out to 11 cents a day, and can feed a lounge pianist and support in the lifestyle to which we've become accustomed. So we thank you so much for that, for all the continued support at tiphoward.com. And we'll see you again next week, and we'll do it all again. Thanks, everybody.